Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are bringing you a Warhammer 40,000 game with Imperial Knights versus the Orks. Now in this scenario, House Catala, the Imperial Knights, need to drive off an impending Waaagh that has started by the Orks. And so playing the Orks will be myself, and the Imperial Knights will be Sami Kizlaitis. He's been on the channel a few times. So let's go take a look at these armies. So we are playing 1,400 points of Orks. Many of those points are the Stampa. I'm aware that the Stampa is not that good for its point cost. However, it's just plain fun to play as. I've also am bringing a heavy auxiliary detachment, or I think it's called a spearhead detachment. So I've got my war boss leading the charge, along with 3 heavy supports, the Squiggoth, the mech guns, and the Luda squad. And then I have 1 scrapjet mech launcher as the fast attack. So as stated, we have Sami over here. Say hi, Sami.
What's going on, guys?
He is going to be playing House Catala, where we're bringing in 1 Knight's Valiance, 1 Knight's per Spectre or something like that, and then 2 Armigers. And then this represents him as one of the pilots. This is not Canis Rex, this is a normal Preceptor Knight, and this will be his HQ. So for deployment, Sami rolled a 1, I rolled a 5, so I will be deploying first. Alright, so after deployment, the Imperial Knights are all set up, and the Orks are on this side. I've got my Ludas in the tower, the mech guns standing by, Stampa coming, and then attempting a possible flank. I've got the Squiggoth who's carrying the war boss, and the scrapjets gonna be zooming in. So Sam, let's roll. So he goes first. I did set up first, so that means I did finish setting up first. That means I get a +1 to this roll. So you need to get 6 to tie me. Looks like the Orks will be going first. So after the Orks' movements, the Squiggoth had advanced, and so did the scrapjets, and the Stampa had moved normally. These guys are chilling back here because they're going to open fire on the Knights. So the Squiggoth is not shooting this turn. So the scrapjet is within range of the Knight Preceptor, and so we're going to start off with the wing rockets, the rocket cannon, my bad. So it's 2d3 shots. So 4 and a 5, so that's 3, 2, that's 5 shots in total. But because I did advance, these are only going to be hitting on a 6. I got 1. So that was a 6 before I moved it. Alright, so this is strength 8, hitting his toughness of 8. So this, we need a 4. 3, so it does not wound him. Next, I've got my twin big shootas. So each one has 6 shots. So that is 12 shots in total. Again, these are only hitting on 6s. We have 1, 2. And because of the Ork culture, any 6s will be generating extra attacks. So I could potentially get a little bit more. I got 1 more. These, however, are strength 5 on toughness 8. So this will only be wounding on 5s. I got 2. So it's the most, 1. So my bad, this is a 4. So I got 1 coming in as AP 0. So Sami, here, you need a 3 up. It's a 5. So the bullets just bounce off the armor of the Knight. Lastly, I've got my wing missile, which is just 1 shot. I need a 5 to hit for this one. 6 generates another 6. It doesn't stack. So I got 2 coming in, strength 8. So I need 4s to wound. No wounds. 1 and a 3. So the scrapjet comes in all hot and whiffs all of its guns at the Knights. Now, for those of you who are not used to 40k. This is not the average scale of units. Most units are about the size of these soldiers over here, but we're playing with big mechs. So as you can see, they just tower over the battlefield. Next we have the mech guns. They're going to be firing directly at that Knight Valiant in the distance. And so we have D6 shots coming in. One shot, nice. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted to see. They need 4s to hit. A roll of a 1 will cause a mortal wound. I got 1 hit. So I need 4s to hit. Or 4s to wound, and nope, you got a 3. Alright. Wow, I'm just whiffing this turn. Let's go on to the Ludas. So now we have the Ludas that are going to be unloading their def guns into the same Knight that everyone has been whiffing at all turn. So, I shouldn't say everyone, just the mech guns. It's D3 shots for the whole squad. Come on, give me 6. Oh, baby, 5. Okay, so that means 3 shots each. In a squad of 5 is 15 shots coming in. Let's see, I got 15 shots coming in. They're hitting on 5s. I do have 2 6s in here, so generating extra attacks. I got 1 more. So then inner strength 7, hitting toughness 8, so I need 5s to wound. I have 2 wounds on this. So it is, I believe, AP minus 1. And so Sam, this becomes a 4-up save. 3 and a 1. Alright. And each one does 2 damage a pop. So I already have 4 damage out of 20 something on the Valiant. Nice, I gotta start somewhere. Let's go on to the big boy of the squad, the Stampa. The Stampa is the only unit that towers over the rest of the Knights. So first we're gonna fire with the Def Gun, which is, I believe, 3d6. Yes, 3d6, range 72, strength 10, AP minus 4, d6 damage pop. So 3d6 shots coming in. 14 shots, that's a nice number, that's what I like to see. 14. Alright. I'm hitting on 5s. That's a lot of fucking 6s. So I did check in the Ork Codex, and the Stampa does have Daka Daka, meaning all these 6s are turning into extra attacks. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 6s. So we're going to move these to the side for a second. Nice. Alright. And this is going on the Valiant, by the way, because the Valiant's the scariest thing Sam has. So, all these hits. Now to wound, I actually only need 3s because this is strength 10 against toughness 8. So, all but 2 wound. So this could be very scary for Sam. Luckily for him, he has 3 command points still. I advise, this is when you use the rotating ion shields.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Sam will be using rotating ion shields for this, giving him 4-up invul. So go ahead, Sam. 4s will save you damage. So he's got a 6 here. He's got 4 coming in. And as I've stated before, the Death Cannon is D6 wounds each. I could potentially kill this thing right now. I got 13 wounds coming in. So the Valiant has 17 damage on it. So I think I'm just going to put all the rest of the guns into it because that's the most scary thing on the board right now. So next we have the Super Catala, which is also 3d6 shots. That was a good roll.
Jeez.
So I got 15. Yeah, 15 shots coming in.
Is it on this guy?
Yes, it is on the Valiant.
No.
Alright, 15 shots coming in. I need 5s or better. I have 2 6s. It's going to generate more attacks. Nothing. The Super Gatler, however, is strength 7. And so thus, I'm going to need a 5 or better to hit. Or to wound. My bad, I keep saying that. So I only have 2 coming in that are going to wound them. Only 2 6s. So you have rotated ion shields, so it stays on for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
So 4 or better.
One of them.
You got 1 coming through, and I believe it is 1 damage a pop. Yes, it is 1 damage a pop. So just turn that to a 6. So you got 18 wounds on him. However, the Stampa has an ability called Psycho Daka Blasta. In the shooting phase, after firing this model's Super Gala for the first time in that phase, you can attempt to fire it a second time by rolling a d6. On a roll of a 1, its ammunition is expended. On a 2 or better, it can keep firing again. 6. Alright, here we go. Another 3d6 shots. 11. So I have 11 coming in. I need 5s or 6s. I only have a couple here. However, 3 of them are 6s. So they're going to generate extra attacks. I make 1 more off that. And then to wound them, because it's strength 7 on strength 8, I am going to need 5s. Not a single one. Look at that. So it's just unloading bullets and bullets into the Valiant, and it still stands strong. However, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, because after firing a second time, you can then attempt to fire the weapon for a third time by rolling a d6. On a roll of 4 or less, the weapon's ammo has been expended and it cannot be fired for the rest of the battle. And a 5, it may draw the Super Gatler for a 6th for a third time. So my logic is one of us is going to charge each other very soon, so I'd rather just fire this gun as much as possible. So 5 or 6. Show me 5 or 6. Oh, 5! Ah! Alright, so another 3d6 coming in. Okay, less and less. Makes sense. It's expending its ammunition. So I have 10 coming in total. Hitting on 5s and 6s. Again, less and less, but it makes sense. And I've got 2 6s in there. Nothing. Alright, so I got 4 hitting to wound them. I need 5s. Look at that. 3 out of the 4. Alright, there you go, Sam. You need 4 ups. Not a single one.
My.
So go ahead. Here's another 3 damage.
1 per?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
1 per. So it's still alive. It's kind of on fumes at the moment. That's because I'm putting everything from the stomp into that. And so then I have the 3 big shooters and twin big shooter. Here's the big shooters, all the big shooters. Alright, I've got 4 6s in here. So there's going to be 4 extra generated attacks. and 1 more hits. So the big shooters are strength 5, again hitting toughness 8. So I will need 5s and 6s to wound them. So I got 4. However, this is AP minus 0, so this is still a 3-up save for you.
Oh my god.
A 2, a 2, a 2, and a 3. Alright, so the twin big shooters did the same amount of damage as the 3-time Super Gala. So he's on fumes, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got 3 health left?
4.
Is it 28?
Yeah, it's 28.
Oh, okay.
So he's got 4 health left. I believe I have a few more tricks up my sleeve. I have 3 super rockets, which I can only fire one a turn. Super rocket, D6. D6 shots, 4. I need 5s or 6s. I got 1. This could be it, folks. Strength 8 on toughness 8, so I need 4s to wound. That's a 6. So I'm going through. It is AP minus 3, but again, you did rotate your ion shields. So go ahead and you need a 4 or better. That is a 3. That is not a 4 or better. So it does D6 damage. So yes, Sam, on a 4 or better, your Valiant falls.
Before I could even use my words.
Before you can even use it. 6. The Valiant, while approaching the battlefield, is gunned down by the Stampa. Does it blow up, Sam? So the Valiant has fallen. Sam, go ahead. On a, because of the dual plasma core, you have to roll 2. If either one's a 6, it will blow. 2 and a 6, ladies and gentlemen. So, all units, you're not done. All units within 2d6 range from the Valiant suffer d6 damage. 9 inches.
That's all.
So, Sam, grab the...
Oh, maybe not.
So that is both of the armigers, but the Preceptor is unscathed. So this thing goes poof, and in a wave of fire and metal damages the armigers. So Sam, roll 1 die for the first armiger. 6 damage. Look at that.
I'm rolling high when I don't need it. That hurts. And then for this guy?
Yes. 4. So 4 damage on the second one. It's a great start for the Knights. So finishing the Orc turn 1, the Knights are already down a third of their army. So it is up to the Preceptor and the Armigers to clear the Orc waves. Sammy, you feel confident in your ability?
Nah, I'm gonna lose.
Okay, that was a pretty destructive first turn. So yeah, let's move on to the Knights turn 1. After moving the Knights, Sammy is going to take all the shots onto the Stampa. Was that pretty traumatic?
Yeah, I'll be reliving that first round for a long time. Might take a break from 40k.
Alright, so let's do the Armigers first. So let's go with the one on the far end, because it doesn't have the bonus from the Preceptor. So let's do the Armiger first. Yes, this one. So it is 2d3 autocannon shots. So just 2d3 to determine how many shots. Oh, double 6s. Nice. So that is a total of 6 shots. So go ahead and grab 4 more dice. And you are going to be hitting on... Let me check. You're going to be hitting on 3s.
Yeah, 3s?
Yep, 3s to hit. So 3 out of the 6 hit. And then to wound, you are strength 7 on my toughness 8. Let me make sure that's toughness 8. Yep, toughness 8. So you need 5s. Exactly. Alright, nice. 2 coming in. They're AP minus 1. And the Stampa by itself is save 3. So these are 4 up armor saves for me. Nice.
Damn.
Nice. All right, so Stampa evades all these. All right, so let's move on to the second one. So this one will be getting the buff from the Preceptor, meaning on rolls of hitting, it can reroll once.
Oh, okay.
So 2d3 shots.
4.
So you've only got 3 shots coming in. It's 2d3.
Okay.
And then you need 3s. Oh, you got one more. You can roll one more. So then you get to reroll 1s.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're in range of perception. So I'll hit. So reroll all those, and then you need 5s to wound me. So you got two wounds.
You don't reroll on one for this one, just
No,
for the hits?
just for the hits. All right, so again, you need 4 better. All right.
Got 1.
And they do a flat 3 damage. So I already have 3 damage onto the Stampa.
Out of what, 40?
Out of 40.
Okay.
So you got a ways to go.
Farley.
So Sam has decided to fire the Las Impulsor on high intensity into the Stampa. So Sam, it is heavy D6, so D6 shots. 4, it's not bad. So you got 4 shots in total. You need 3s, all but 1. And then you need 3s to wound me because it's strength 12. Nice. 3 wounds. It is AP minus 4, meaning I have no save on this. It just goes through. And it's D6 damage each, so go ahead and reroll all that.
Oh, that's what the heavy hitter's for?
Yep. Okay. So that is 14 damage. So the Stampa has taken 17 damage in total. So we've established that the Valiant is, or not the Valiant, the Preceptor is 9 inches away from the Stampa. So Sam is going to try to charge in. No, he fails. I am choosing not to... Oh, I almost picked those out. That was bad. So I'm choosing to Overwatch with the Super Gatla. Or actually, I'll take the Def Gun. How many shots? Ooh, that's a lot of shots. So this is 14 shots coming in. So Overwatch is like my reaction to you coming in. However, Overwatch only ever hits on a 6. I got 1. So, see if I wound you. I need a 4. I wound you. I don't recommend rotating your Iron Shields yet for this. So it is... Oh, you wouldn't get a save. So it would just be D6 damage. I don't recommend rotating Iron Shields because it lasts for a whole turn. So then, since you're just getting hit with this one little D6. Look at that, see?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Take it. 1 damage. So 1 damage trying to come in. Maybe it scared him off. Me firing my big gun. Daka, 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 daka. Alright, let's so that's the Knight's turn. Let's move on to Ork's turn 2. So after the Ork turn 2 movements, we're encroaching in on the Preceptor. I don't think it's going to live much longer. And then I've got my support battery back here. That's just going to keep unloading into his armigers. So onto the shooting phase. Let's start with the supports onto the armiger. So we got the mech guns, D6 damage, or D6 shots. 4 shots. Strength 8. Any rolls, to hit, I need 4s. Any rolls of 1 is automatic mortal wound. No 1s, and I have 3 hits. Strength 8 on toughness. Oh, I should probably check their toughness. So after checking, the armigers are toughness 7, so this needs 3s to wound. Of course, we just have one rolling there forever. Alright, so I got 3 wounds on them. So here you go. And they are AP minus 3, so that means you need 6s for your armor saves. Now I got 3 coming in, each is doing D6 damage. This is a dead armiger probably. Yeah, 9 or 13. Yeah, that thing's fallen. Roll a D6 on a 6, it's going to explode. because it might catch the other armature.
Roll a d6.
Yeah. It's close, but no. So yeah, you can remove it from the table. It is destroyed. So the knights are not having a good time at all.
Not having a good time.
Then we've got the Ludas. They're going to be firing at that armature. So the Ludas, D3 shots for the whole unit. 1 shot each, so not too bad. I have 5 shots coming in. That is only 2, but the 6 generates another. Nope. So I have 2 coming in, strength 7, on toughness 7, I need 4s. I have 1, is EP -1, so go ahead, Sam. You need 4s. You're fine. So now I have the scrapjet firing to the back of the Preceptor. So first we're going to be doing the rocket cannon, assault 2d3. So how many shots am I getting? Cocked. Alright, I got 4 shots coming in. Hitting on 5s.
Is that big boy?
Yes, this is on big boy. Hitting on 5s, only 1 hit. It is strength 8 though, so I need 4s to wound.
Nope.
He says nay.
He says nay.
Alright, then I've got the wing missile, which is just 1 shot. Hits, oof. Generating another. No. 4s to wound. Wounds.
Yay.
So Sam, the wing missile is AP -2, meaning this is a 5-up roll. He does not make it, and that is a flat 3 damage. So the Stampa is right in front of the Preceptor, and before it charges in, it's going to fire all its main guns and weaponry into it. So first, we have the Death Cannon, which is 3d6. 3d6 shots. So I have 7, 8 shots in total. So that is 8, hitting on 5s. Only 2. I am wounding on 4 or 3s. It is strength 10. So 1 wound. I recommend rotating ion shields.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll use that now.
So Sam is using another command point to rotate his ion shields. So this 1 save is going to be a 4-up save. It is good. So the Death Cannon doesn't do anything. Then let's get the Super Gatler out of the way. This is also 3d6. Much better. I got 14 shots coming in. So 3, 7, 10, 14. Okay, let's not try that again. I thought that might work. Alright, so 14 shots coming in, hitting on 5s.
Spinner. What's going to be?
Always got 1 spinner.
Oh, it's a 6.
For the most part, many did go through, and I've got 4 6. Oh, there's a 4 right here. I've got 4 6s. That's 4 extra generated. No, not a single one. All right, so the Super Gatla is strength 7 on your toughness 8, so I need 5s. Only got 2, so go ahead. You need 4 better with those 2. No. And the Super Gatla is 1 damage each. So just 2 more damage. I will attempt to use the Psycho Dakablasta. So on a 2+, it fires again. It does. Another 3d6. 9 shots. Alright. 5s or 6s to hit. I only got 4 with 1 6. No. To wound, 5s or 6s. I have 1, Again, 4 up. Go ahead. Good. I will attempt to spend it again. 5 or 6. Ah, a third time. So 3d6 shots coming in. 11. Total of 11. 7, 10, 11. Here we go. I only have, I believe, 4 hitting. Yep, 4 hitting. And to wound, I need 5 or 6. I have 1, so go ahead. 4 up, safe. Oof, 1 more wound. Slowly chipping away.
Is it 1?
Yeah, just 1. Then what else do I have? I have... Oh, I'm actually just realizing I shot way too many big shooters with that thing. I actually used the amount of shots I would be getting with the Stompa on that thing, the scrapjet.
Oh, okay.
So to mitigate that, I'm going to just not fire my big shooters because I completely messed that up. And then I do have a super rocket. So the super rocket is 1 shot, or d6 shots, my bad. 1, so yeah, 1 shot anyway. 5 or 6 to hit, no hit. And then lastly, I do have a Scorcher, which is I'm in range for now. D6, automatic hits, 4 automatic hits, and to wound I need 5s. Nothing. All right. So that is shooting. Let's do the glorious charging. So first, I'm charging in with the Squiggoth. 2d6. 4 inches. Sam, can you check if that's 4 inches? We probably should have established that first. Oh yeah, I'm in there. Alright, so he charges in, and he has an ability called Stampede. On a 2 or better, I do D3 mortal wounds to you. Oh, it's a 1. So we'll say he charges in there, and right before he gets in, the Knight Preceptor gives him a nice stiff arm to the face. So no, the Gorn Horns do not do their magic. So now the Scrapjet is going to attempt to charge in there, and we've established he's only 5 inches away. So he's in. So go ahead, Sam, you can move him in there. So he's coming in, ramming from the back. He does have the spiked ram ability, which means each time his model finishes a charge, roll a d6 on a 4+, deals d3 mortal wounds. So 4+. There we go. So the nose drill is going to do d3 mortal wounds. That's just 1 automatic wound. And then let's do the Stompa. Walk. 4 inches.
Yeah.
He's definitely in. Let's give him a nice hug.
Aww.
They love each other.
Aww.
So being that the Stompa has 17 wounds on him, he has 23 health, giving him weapon skill 4+ and 5 attacks. So 5 attacks coming in on the Knight.
And this is going to determine how many each?
No, these are all my attacks.
Oh, okay, okay. Say, oh god.
Hitting on 4+. I only have 2 hitting. However, because of my Mega Choppa, I'm going to use the Smash ability. This is hitting at strength 20. So I need anything but a 1. Double 1s! Look at that.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes. The Emperor protects. The Emperor definitely protects. Alright, so the Stompa just whiffed in combat, which I didn't think was possible.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I could be healing this thing every turn. Oh well. I've been forgetting to do that. Yeah, it just whiffed. It's done. It's done with its combat. Alright, so after the Stompa just whiffed, the Squiggoth is going to go. So Squirrel's got 5 attacks coming in. Weapon skill 4+. So it hits with 2 of them, or 3 of them. And it's strength 7, so that means I still need 5s to wound you.
Can we roll 6s for this guy?
No. It's only in range. So I got 1 coming in, it's AP -3, so this is 6-up save. Oh. No. And I believe that is D6 damage. So this could be really good or really bad.
Spinny. Really bad for you.
Good for you. Alright, so 1 damage. We gotta give him another damage. He's holding out. Getting surrounded. So now we have the Scrapjet that's attacking from the back. It's got 4 attacks. And it's a 4-up weapon skill. Wow, that's pretty good.
The spinner.
The spinner. Ooh. So I got 3 coming in. It is strength 6. So I need 5s to wound you. Pretty good. It's AP -2, so these turn into 5-ups. He makes 1 of them, and the nose drill does D3 damage. So 3 damage. Wow, I can't believe out of the 3 units, the weakest one did the most amount of damage. But now we have the Perceptor that's going to be able to counterpunch. So the Perceptor has survived the onslaught of charges. And because of the Hawkshroud house ability, it is fighting. It's using the stats as if it was at full health. So Sam, you have 4 attacks come in with the Paragon Gauntlet because that is your heirloom. So you need 3s or better.
Oh my, none of them.
Wow, that is a whiff. That is a whiff, ladies and gentlemen. That is, wow, that is just sad.
Snake eyes.
There's literally no way to put it. That is just sad. Alright, yeah, it's a whiff. So after a series of unfortunate events for both of us, he is still standing, and he has done no damage back to me. However, it is now Imperial Knight's turn 2, in which he will get the first punch back, so he might be able to do something. So moving into his second turn, he's actually not moving. He's instead going to fire with the Armiger onto the Ludas. So 2d3 shots, Sam. Determine how many shots. It is 4 shots in total. You're hitting on 3s. So 1 does not hit. So you have 3 coming in. It is strength 7 on my 4 toughness. You need 3s. 3s to wound me. Okay, only 1. However, it is AP -1 or 2. Doesn't matter anyway because a Luda only has 6 of armor. So 1 Luda is dead. Your first casualty of the game compared to the 2 knights. But now we get to the fun part. So combat, and you are going to punch the Stampa, correct? All right, so 4 attacks. So you have 1 command point left. You can use command point to re-roll a die.
One of them?
One of them, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, why not?
For glory.
Oh, same thing. That hurts. I don't know why I do that.
Okay, so only 2 made it in. However, he is wounding me anything but a 1.
Oh.
So 3 wounds, or sorry, 2 go in. That's what I meant to say. Each is doing 8 flat damage. So that's 16 damage. What is 16 plus? Help me out here. 16 plus 17. That is 30. Math. 23.
Wait, what
33. 16 plus 17. 33.
Yeah.
So the Stampa has 7 wounds left. So we're just going to instead take away these dice. So now it's only got 7 wounds left. So now it's my counterattack. Alright, Sam. So now I get my counterattack with my Stampa, who is coming in with only 3 attacks, weapon skill 6. So I actually need 6s to even hit you. Oh, what do you know? Would you look at that? 6s. Or 1 6. I am hitting a strength 20, so anything but a 1. It's anything but a 1, and it is -5 and a flat 6 damage, so you just take 6 damage. So go ahead and put this. Here. So how much damage is on you?
Alright, 19.
You're on fumes.
Is he only 20?
He is 24.
24, okay.
So he's got 5 health left. So now the Squiggoth is going to go. It is 5 attacks. Weapon skill 4 up. Only 2. Or strength 7, so I need 5s to hit you. Only 1 hit. AP minus 2, 3. So go ahead, you need 6s. No. D6 damage. 3. You got 2 health left. So the scrap jet might be able to get you. All right, so the scrap jet is going to try and finish off the Preceptor. 4 attacks, 4 up weapon skill. Only 1. I need 5s to wound you. 1 wound. Minus 2, so you have a 5 up save. Makes it. The Preceptor is still alive. So onto Orks turn 3. Onto Orks turn 3. There is no movement. There's only war. We have the support batteries that are going to just attack the armiger. So first is the mech guns. D6 shots. 4 shots. Decent. 4 ups. Decent. And these will need 3s. 3s to wound. It's a minus 3 or minus, let me check that actually. Mech guns, minus 3, yep. It is a minus 3 to your AP, so you need 6s. Wow, it makes 1 of them. So you got 2 coming in. Each one is D6 damage. 4. I'm not sure how much health they have. They have 12. So you've got 4 HP left.
How much did that just hit?
4.
Oh, okay.
So you're at 1/3 of your health. And then we have the Ludas that are going to be firing in. D3 for the whole squad. 2 shots each. That is 8 shots in total. Ludas. Alright. 3 hits with 1 6. 4 hits. Each one I need 4s. I only have 2. The AP minus 1, so Sam, this becomes a 4 up save. You make 1, so it's down to 3. Alright, so this might be the last turn of the game. So the Stampa is coming in with 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. I got 1. Just 1. I do have 1 though. It's hand strength 20. It's anything but a 1.
Okay.
It's anything but a 1, and it is a flat 6. That is a dead Preceptor. Ooh. Roll D6. On a 6, it explodes. No explosion. So you can remove it from the table. Catala falls. Marco Catala, that's the pilot's name.
Marco Catala. Rest in peace.
Gone. So Sammy and I are deciding to call this match. The last remaining knight, being on 4 health left, is going to retreat to warn the Imperium of the incoming Stampa and the Ork Waaagh. So, yeah, sorry, this game would have been more equal if that Valiant had not fallen turn 1.
Yeah, it was a harsh one.
Yeah, I really thought you were going to have fun with the Knights today, but I unintentionally had the Stampa just crush everything, which the Stampa usually dies. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see what the next game is soon.